Yo, what's going on YouTube? My name is Hydro and welcome back to a new video here on the channel, guys. Now today what we're going to be doing in today's video is actually talking about what content we can see coming into the next 1.26 update in Black Ops 3. Now obviously there's been a lot of controversy about this. We've been waiting for this update for quite a long time now. If you guys have not been, kind of on the bandwagon of, when this stuff is going to drop, it was actually expected to drop like 2 to 3 weeks ago. I actually can't remember now since it's been so long ago, but we were actually expecting this new update to drop like 2 to 3 weeks ago, but of course we haven't seen it yet, or else I wouldn't be making this video. Now if you guys didn't know, update 1.26 was actually expected to drop in September, but obviously we didn't see it in September, and we haven't seen it in October yet, and I think there's already been one Tuesday in October where we haven't seen it yet. So obviously this leads me into my next thing. Obviously, as you guys see in the title and the thumbnail, we have October Halloween Contraband. Obviously we didn't see any new content in September, but now it is October, and we are all thinking that they can actually be releasing some October themed content. Now what I mean by that is obviously they're going to drop the 2 new DLC weapons, but then I also think they're going to drop maybe a new community contract for a new camo, or they're going to have another community contract and then just another camo alongside with that. But yeah guys, with that being said, we're going to hop right into this video. Make sure you guys drop a like. Let's see if we can hit 25 likes on this video, guys. Now obviously you guys are going to hear my thoughts about the new weapons that I think are going to drop, new camos, stuff like that, but what I want you guys to do is start up a conversation in the comments, whether it be with me or somebody else, and just talk about what things we can expect to come into the game, because obviously there's been tons of controversy for what it seems forever now, and we just got to talk about this, guys. We all got to give our opinions. Now the first thing we're going to talk about, guys, is the weapons that I think can be coming into the game. These kind of are similar weapon types. Now to start this off, guys, the past 2 weapon combinations we have seen for updates in Black Ops 3. The first one obviously being the KVK with the China Lake, which is a assault rifle and a launcher, I think. Now obviously the most recent one was the XMC and the Olympia, obviously those 2 being an SMG and a shotgun. Now the reason why I am saying the weapon types is because there's been a pattern in Black Ops 3. I can't really put my finger on it of what the combinations have been, but obviously they haven't released like 3 SMGs in a row or 3 assault rifles in a row. They have spread them out over a large period of time. Now with that being said, we're gonna jump right into these combinations of what I think these weapons can be. I actually have 3 combinations, but in all 3 of those combinations I have the same weapon in all 3 of them, which is the Ballista Sniper, guys, from Black Ops 2. If you guys don't know what that is, then obviously you haven't been in the COD community for a long time now, because the Ballista was the best sniper back in Black Ops 2. It is probably named one of the best snipers in Call of Duty history, and let's be honest, guys, we haven't seen a DLC sniper in a long time. I'm pretty sure the last DLC sniper we had was back in last summer with the DBSR 50. Now that's been a long time, guys. We haven't had a fresh sniper in a long time, so I'm really confident that they are going to bring out this Ballista, guys. End off Black Ops 3 with a bang, bring out the Ballista. I'm telling you, man, it'll get a lot of people sniping in Black Ops 3 more. It'll get a lot of people spending their supply drops, obviously spending their crypto keys and COD points. That is one thing for sure. If the Ballista does come out, I am going to be doing everything I can to get that. You guys already know. Now obviously with that being said, the Ballista is obviously in all 3 of those, but we're gonna get into the separate weapons now. The first weapon that I think could be going with the Ballista is the PDW-57. That is an SMG. Now you guys are probably thinking I'm a little bit of a hypocrite because I just said they spread out the weapon types over a long period of time, with the XMC being in the last update. Why would they bring out the PDW in the next update? Now I'm not too sure, but obviously I'm just thinking that they might bring it out. It's probably a little bit slim, but the PDW would be dope if it did came out. I don't really have too much to say about it because obviously there's a slim chance of it coming out, but these next 2 weapons I do think they have a really good chance of coming out. The second one is the STG-44 with the Ballista. Now the STG-44, it was in Black Ops 2 Zombies, but it was not in multiplayer, but I think it was in World at War, guys, and I think it's also in Call of Duty World War II now. If you guys played the beta, you guys may have seen that. Now I wouldn't be surprised if they dropped another assault rifle, because this one is pretty classic if you ask me, and it would be something outside of the box that they could release. Definitely something that would hype up the Black Ops 3 community for sure. The STG-44 would be really cool to come out. I've just had so much fun with the STG-44 in the past, so it would be really cool if they released it. But yeah, that's the STG-44, guys. Now the last weapon combination that I think can be coming out is a weapon that is really outside of the box, and I have seen nobody else talking about this. Obviously, other than the people that I came up with the idea with, I think I was in a Discord with Mango, if you guys know who he is. When I came out with this, we were just like, I was in a Discord with him and some of my friends, and we were just like, hey, what about the hammer in Black Ops 2? If you guys don't know, the hammer was an insanely overpowered LMG in Black Ops 2. I know a lot of people use it in zombies for sure, and I think it was also in multiplayer. It was pretty overpowered in multiplayer as well, but the hammer was just an insanely overpowered LMG. Now, it's considered an LMG, but most people thought it was like an assault rifle kind of deal. I don't know what that has to do with anything, but it was kind of like an assault rifle, but obviously it's classified as an SMG, or an LMG, I mean, and we haven't seen an LMG in Black Ops 3 in forever, it seems. The last LMG, and I think the only LMG that has came into the game, was the R70 Ajax. Now, like I said with the DBSR, I think that actually came out in last summer as well, so if they came out with this hammer, guys, I am going to be super excited. I've never seen anybody talking about this maybe coming into the game. I haven't seen it in any videos. I haven't heard anybody talking about it, because what Treyarch likes to do is they like to surprise us. They like to come up with weapons and release them, like weapons that we haven't like talked about too much. Obviously, like, they pay attention to the community and see what they're talking about, and of course Reddit and, you know, YouTube videos and stuff like that. I'm sure they watch some of those to see, you know, what weapons we're talking about over here. So obviously they can come out with an outside of the box idea and, you know, just make it really good and surprise us. So I think the hammer would be a really nice choice alongside with the ballista. Obviously the ballista just being coded, like I said, we haven't seen a sniper in a long time as well. So the ballista and the hammer, guys, that is my #1 combination, and the STG-44 and the ballista, that is my second. So, you know, so those are the two weapon combinations that I think are going to be coming into the game, guys. You guys probably heard me talking about those camos and those community contracts. Now, I think they're going to be coming out with one last community contract, guys, with a Halloween themed camo. I think it's probably going to have like pumpkins on it. It's obviously going to be an orange camo. I think they're going to make it like really sick, guys. Like an orange Halloween themed camo. Dude, they can do so many things with that. Like, they can come up with so many ideas for that camo. I think they can make an insane camo out of that, an insane community contract for us to grind for, and I just think it'll be really cool, guys, if they come out with something like that, because they just came out with the like atomic fire and that other purple camo, and obviously those weren't too special because they were just remakes of the dragon fire. So if they come out with a nice, unique, and fresh camo, that would be really cool as well, guys. But that's all I think that's going to be coming out into the game, alongside with obviously, you know, more like October contraband, like the gear and stuff like that, calling cards and everything. Now, obviously, those are just like little scraps, like little, you know, side things that can be in supply drops. But yeah, guys, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Like I said, make sure you guys start up a conversation in the comments, you know, with other people or me, just talking about what you guys think could be coming into the game. Obviously, whether they be the weapons or the community contracts, camos, stuff like that. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Make sure you guys leave a like and subscribe and turn on those post notifications, get notified whenever I upload. But yeah, guys, that's gonna be it for me in this video. Peace out.